sure it's ending? Well, if it's a fairy tale to you, then I really hope that fairy tale does not end. I hope that fairy tale continues in the years to come and that new chapters and new stories will form. So this is definitely not an ending, it's only a beginning.
I think everyone likes fairy tales. Fairy tales are what we grew up with. They perpetuate a lot of stereotypes, good and bad. But I think they give us comfort. Ultimately, the knowledge that good triumphs over evil. Even if people treat you bad and life is challenging, ultimately you can still trounce them up nicely and come up and be successful in life.
Fairy tales. Oh well, okay, it's cute.
Yeah, it's really an end of your fairy tale life in Help. When you go into the real world, it becomes reality. You won't meet fairy godmothers anymore, which are your nice, pretty and nice lecturers.
I love fairy tales personally. I think this theme actually suits very well with end of the year celebrations. Okay, allows ourselves to be in fairy tales once in a while. I hope that most of the students can use this time to actually enjoy while also reflect what they actually have done throughout the years.
I like it. I really like it. It's always something new every year, isn't it? So we had a mafia theme last year. This year we have a fairy tale theme. I think it will be a very mystical, somewhat magical evening. Hopefully it all begins with a once upon a time, everyone gets ushered into their seats, and it ends with a happily ever after.
I don't know, it kind of reminds me of Ireland because it's full of all these fairies and leprechauns and stuff like that. But I do like the decoration though.
I think it's great, you know. I actually was appalled when I saw the theme. The theme will definitely put the child in every person's heart.
I think it's really interesting, like it's quite creative. It gives people a lot of room for thoughts and imagination.
Well, I think the whole idea of fairy tales is one that I like on a certain level. I like the idea that fairy tales are rather ironic because real life is nothing like a fairy tale. So when you go around reminding people that fairy tales exist, it's a nice reminder in an ironic sense.
Ali Baba and the 40 Thieves, strength in numbers.
The Three Little Pigs, a not very happy ending, which is a good fairy tale ending.
Aladdin.
I think it has to be The Nightingale by Hans Christian Andersen.
My favorite fairy tale, the story, actually is Pinocchio.
I enjoy all of them. Most of them I grew up reading Grimm's fairy tales, which were actually very dark actually, right? Hans Andersen, yeah, another group of fairy tales on that.
I like Beauty and the Beast a lot. Yeah, the romance.
Beauty and the Beast, I think I love the songs. Good ending, always we love good endings. And also I love how the Beast can actually protect the princess. I cannot.
I like The Ugly Duckling. I like how it's a story of how when people grow they have maybe insecurities, they have doubts about themselves, about who they are, their place in this world, but then they eventually blossom, mature, they grow into something much more beautiful, something much more bigger than what they started with. And I think this year's ball is symbolic of that. I mean, for those people who are graduating or finishing at the end of this semester, it's especially symbolic of a transition time when you began as slightly afraid, somewhat confused undergraduate student, and now look at you, all learned, all much more wiser than when you began, and ready to take on the world.
Story of Rumpelstiltskin. The character that people empathize with is the woman who is about to lose a child. And so in the end, when Rumpelstiltskin disappears or dies or whatever, people are supposedly happy when actually he is the victim of a grave injustice because this woman has promised Rumpelstiltskin her baby, but she has failed to deliver. So I like that it turns the whole fairy tale genre on its head, in that the bad guy, the person that people perceive as the bad guy, is actually the victim of a grave injustice. I hope you guys enjoyed the prom. I'm really sorry I couldn't be there with you, and I hope to see you guys next year.
Well, may your lives be merry and bright, that your years ahead be full of excitement and adventure, and every so often, come visit your teachers.
I've had such a busy year, such a demanding year. I am just gonna go and let my hair down, whatever hair I have left. Haha. No. But seriously, go and enjoy yourselves. You have all worked very hard. You know, you definitely deserve a very, very interesting, very fabulous night out with your friends, with the people who have been there to share this journey with you. And I look forward to seeing you all there.
Have fun at the ball. Just in case I can't make it, I'm sorry I won't be there, but I hope you guys will remember this as part of an exciting moment of your life and something that you can treasure even as you start a new chapter in your life.
All the best to those who are graduating, all the best to those who are taking exams the next 2 weeks. So it's really good getting to know you all this term, some of y'all. So yeah, all the best.
I would say to the graduating group, this is your time to shine. You have been here for 3 years, some of you have been here for more. Some of you have been here since HMC days or A-level, so I'm sure you can't wait to get out and start, spread your wings and fly. I want to encourage you and to tell you that your time here in HELP, I believe, has been a time of learning about what you can do, your capabilities, your abilities, what are the possibilities available. I believe that this time has been a time for you to explore about yourself also. I encourage you to continue this learning journey as you go on into life and to learn more about the world outside and see how you can continue to share and be a part and contribute to the community around you. And for all of you who are not in your final year yet, well, you're getting there soon. But same message as well, and I would like to encourage you to continue to always be a learner. Life is all about learning and experiencing and to see how we can contribute back to our community.
You are just so creative. You know, coming up with this theme is an indication that you just are not confined to the walls of Freud and Jung and Erikson. You go beyond the bounds of your imagination. You're just so creative, and it speaks of the department getting and making the best out of every student. And whoever are organizing it or have organized it, all the best. You've done a good job, and good luck.
For those of you who are leaving, if you've ever been in my class, 3 things that hopefully you have done in the past 3 years is number 1, sleep in class. Because in the real world, if you sleep on the job, you're going to get scolded. So you better sleep in class as much as you can, those who are still around. Second advice, always be curious about life, always question and ask, seek for truth. Thirdly, to stay as young as you can when you are still young.
Hi students, please enjoy the night of the fairy tales. Personally, I really love and enjoy reading fairy tales or try, to imagine myself in the fairy tale and try to apply those teachings in the real life. But I know that's a very dangerous thing to do, and I don't encourage to do so. Okay, so please do not try to expect rosy or really perfect things will happen in your life. However, think in a very positive way. You can still believe in miracles. However, please do not expect the miracles will happen all the time. So you can have faith in them and with a positive mind. I believe that anything that happens without your expectations, if you see it in a positive light, it will become really positive. As long as you have a sincere heart and put enough effort in everything that you do, miracle will happen.
Graduate, go earn money, lots of money, then come and see us. Don't hang around here, not earn money. Most of you who are graduating have got really good brains. Health psychology, we tend to be quite strict on marking, but that means our standards are very high. What you've done in health is probably going to be, in terms of quality, a lot higher than people who may, from other universities, get, on paper, higher marks. But I will stand by this, and I will stand by it anytime. Health psychology students, freaking best out there. Okay, you proved it in colloquiums, you proved it in conferences, you proved it in day-to-day interactions. You guys are good. If anybody here came dressed as Tinkerbell, yeah.